guys, this is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today I'm uber excited to be able to do your December 2019 pick a card reading. As you can see, I have set everything up Christmas Yule style. I have my Santa hat over here. I have a bunch of my blinky lights, and actually this garland also blinks, but I think because of the lights it's kind of hard to see at night. It's pretty cool. Actually wear it around my neck. Of course I have my little Christmas Hello Kitties. Like I have my little Christmas tree Hello Kitty that I actually got at Tanaka Farms, where we get our pumpkin every year for Halloween. For 2019, I can't believe that 2020 is coming already, like hindsight 2020. It just feels so futuristic, I guess, you know, like for me, because I grew up in, you know, in the 80s, 90s, and, you know, and it kind of felt like the 1900s would be here forever, and then all of a sudden it was like the year 2000, and then it was the whole Y2K thing, and now we're going into 2020, and so I can't wait to do the very special January reading, but I also feel that this reading is very special as well. It's because we are yet ending our year of 2019. So I have a little bell around my neck, just, you know, to add a little a little fun to this reading as well. The decks that I'm going to be using for this pick card reading, I have the Fairy Forest Oracle, I have the Herb Crafter's Tarot, and in here I have my Green Witch Tarot, and I have the Natalie Rose Winter Solstice Lenormand. So I thought those would be really good decks to use for this. So take a nice deep breath in and out, and in again and out. We just want to ground ourselves as we pick the pile that most resonates with you. So do remember that this is general. So not everything in it may connect with you, or maybe it doesn't connect with you at all, and then in that case, that's okay, because there's plenty other readings that I do on my channel, and maybe some of those will connect with you. But we're just going to go ahead and pick a pile or piles. You know, maybe you want to hear the messages for all 4 piles, maybe you want to hear for like 1 and 3, or whatever it is, you know, you do you, and whatever it is that you want to do. If you want a reading that's a little bit more personalized, where it's just you and me and you're asking a particular question or looking for some guidance, then head over to www.kittensweightsandtarot.com. I have a whole plethora of readings. I also have my beauty salves, I have healing salve, I have bracelets that I make, I have sprays that I make. So, you know, definitely go check it out. And yeah, let's continue on. And if you want to throw a little love my way, think about joining the KWT tribe over at patreon.com/kittensweightsandtarot. All right, so without further ado, we have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. So pile number 1 has Hello Kitty and a Christmas tree. Pile number 2 has Wally. And then we have, for pile number 3, this wonderful blown glass rainbow, and for number 4, pile number 4, we have Pusheen with a little hot cocoa there. So let's dive in. All right, hey pile number 1. So if you picked pile number 1, you picked this awesome Hello Kitty and a Christmas tree ornament that I can't wait to put up on my tree this year. I'm so glad that I think we could actually put some ornaments up. I don't think that I can put my glass ornaments up yet. I don't really trust the boys too much yet with that. But I think that some ornaments that are non-breakable are going to be just fine. All right, so let's see what's coming for you December 2019. And by the way, you guys like my Christmas bracelet? My aunt gave this to me like years ago, and she's passed away now, so this just kind of reminds me of her kind of fun funkiness that she used to have during Christmas time. She'd go all out with the big dangly earrings and the big gaudy jewelry, which, you know, I always loved. So, you know, I always wear that around December time. Okay, so what is coming for you December I was going to say 2020. We're not there yet. December 2019. All right. So, ooh, we have Ragnarok, destruction, ending, final moment. Then we have the 8 of Water with Valerian. We have the Ace of Wands, the Moon, And then we have a stork, I believe. All right, so let me move this up so that you guys can see too, because I want you guys to be able to try adding in a little bit of your own intuition. So what's coming for you December 2019? All right, well, I do feel, with the stork, which is about movement, and this Eight of Water, which is moving away from something, emotionally. And here we have the Ragnarok with ending and final moment, things coming to kind of a quick close, which makes sense. I mean, it's the end of the year, 2019. But I think especially for you, the person that picked, or persons, that picked pile number one, I think that there is an ending to something that maybe you've been waiting to come to an end. So this isn't like, the tower moment where you're like, oh my gosh, but sometimes the tower can be good because it's the change that you have wanted. But I just feel that, especially with these three cards, I mean, they're playing so well together, that, yeah, there's just this sigh of relief that you're going to be able to experience either the beginning of December, end of December. But I just feel like there's a lot of movement coming for you, and with this Eight of Water, that it's an emotional relief of like, oh my gosh, finally it's done, it's over with, and I have a feeling with this Moon card that you have had a feeling that it's finally coming to an end. Even though you've been like, oh my gosh, when's this going to be over? When's this? Deep down, I feel like you feel that you know that it was just for a limited time. It wasn't going to carry on into 2020, and so these are good things. And then the awesome positive card that I see here is this Ace of Wands. So not only are you going to be reining in 2020 with the rest of the world, but also there is kind of a fresh start for you. And I know a lot of people like to think of January 1st as like a fresh start, but I think for you in particular, it means something different, where it's something that I keep feeling like there's this unpleasantness that's been going on. And as we know, things are cyclical, not, nothing bad lasts forever. Nothing good lasts forever. It's always this cycle, of, you're on top and sometimes you're on the bottom. You're on top, sometimes you're on the bottom, that kind of that wheel. And well, this is one of those times where something is coming to an end, that thing that you've been waiting for is coming to an end finally. And you're going to be able to start on a new cycle. So it's just coincidental. It happens to be coinciding with the new year, but or the end of 2019. But I do feel like there's something special starting for you. It's finally a new chapter. So yeah, let me know what you thought about this. Let me know if you have any comments or questions, like you saw something else in the cards as well as it pertained to you. Just remember, there are a lot of people that are watching this video, and you guys might get different intuitive, pings and pongs from these cards. That's why I kind of like to lay them out. So definitely put it in the comment section down below. And that's it for me. Remember that if you would like to catch a more personalized reading, head over to www.kittensweightsandtarot.com. And if you want to throw a little love my way, just maybe so that I can buy myself a little hot chocolate, and then think about joining that KWT tribe over at patreon.com/kittensweightsandtarot. And I will catch you spiritual homies in 2020. All right, peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out. All right, hey guys, if you picked pile number 2, you've picked Wally. Yes. This is who we named our Wally Walito after, is Wally. So yes, I know he's a keychain, but we hang him off our Christmas tree. So I'm going to be happy to hang Wally up this year. I got him actually as a Christmas gift last year, so he's going on our tree this year. All right, so let's dive into what is coming for you December 2019. I showed pile number 1 my Christmas bracelet that my aunt gave me many years ago, and she was known for she loved Christmas. That was like her favorite holiday, and she would give us all sorts of like interesting Christmas jewelry, and she's since passed on, but I don't know, I like wearing her big funky things, so I just thought it would be fun for this particular reading. All right, so let's dive into what is coming for you December 2019. We have the Dreamer. We have the Chariot. Interesting. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and we have the Mice. Okay, let's take a moment to put all of these together. Oh yes, and I'm wearing my little bell too, so, you know, just I think adds a little flair for this particular reading. Okay. Okay. All right. So what I'm getting here for December 2019, first thing that popped out at me was the Six of Pentacles. And to me, it really speaks to, you know, family and friends, you know, this kind of coming together, sharing stories, nostalgia, talking about way back when, and, you know, all of that. And I know not everybody spends the holidays like with, you know, the family that we were born into. A lot of us have created our own families of friends and things like that. And so I think that, you know, whoever you're coming together with this holiday season, you know, kittens included, oh, and dogs too, you know, gotta let our doggy friends in. But I feel that with this nostalgia, reawakens the dreamer in you. There are some things that you've are reflecting on, you know, maybe it's a friend that brings it up, or maybe it's a family member, of like, oh, hey, remember when, you know, you used to say that you were going to do X, Y, and Z, or that you were going to grow up and be an astronaut, you know, things like that. Or when you were little, you used to play a cowboy or cowgirl, or, you know, and it's those types of stories that I think reawaken those memories of like, hey, what happened to that? You know, why did I just like push that to the wayside? Why didn't I follow up with that? Or, you know, maybe that's something that you're still really interested in. And with this Page of Pentacles, you see like this little boy kind of creating magic here, you know, with the pentacle, is this, hey, you know, I think that's something that I should move forward with. So here we have the Chariot, which is cedar. I really see a moving forward with this idea that you've been reawakened to. And I feel with the Mice, that it's kind of like, well, in Lenormand, mice means like something is being taken away. And I think what's being taken away is some of the, how do I want to put this? You know, when you're not quite clear on something. And I think what's being taken away is the murkiness or the cloudiness towards starting maybe this new venture, or maybe starting it on the side, or at least looking more into it. And I think what's being taken away is just that, you know, that you had kind of forgotten about it. It's bringing it back into the forefront. And so I do see you as the Page of Pentacles, you know, maybe starting a little something new, or at least doing the research about it. So I really think in December 2019, yeah, you guys are going to be hanging with some friends, hanging with some homies, or maybe family members that you dig. Hopefully it's family members that you dig. And I see that those dreams coming back into your, you know, into the forefront. I do see you moving forward with it, you know, creating a little bit of magic, and, you know, a lot of that confusion, that murkiness is being cleared away. So, I mean, fun. I'm curious to know how this all turns out, you know, because obviously maybe all this isn't going to happen by the time you watch this video, but later on in December or January, if you want to comment and, you know, let me know, what was it that, you know, all of a sudden you remembered, oh yeah, yeah, I used to like doing that. Or, oh yeah, why haven't I done that in a while? It's that oh yeah moment. But not like the Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah. uh, all right, so that's it from me, spiritual homies. Again, let me know if you have any comments or questions about this particular reading. And if you want a reading that's more, tailored to you, then think about heading over to my website, www.kittenswaitsandtarot.com. And if you want to throw a little hot cocoa money my way, then think about joining that KWT tribe over at patreon.com/kittenswaitsandtarot. And I hope you guys have a fabulous end to 2019, and I hope you have a kick glutes 2020. All right, so I will catch you spiritual homies later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace. All right. Hey, group number 3. Whoa, we're getting all blown out with highlights there. So if you chose pile number 3, you have opted for this beautiful blown glass rainbow that was given to me last Christmas, and I plan on putting it on the tree. Well, I don't know. I don't know if the boys are ready for anything breakable on the tree this year. Maybe I'll stick to the non-breakables. We'll see how they go this year, and then if everything's a-okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and put some of our glass things and our more fragile things on the tree. Anyway, let's dive into what's coming for you 2019. And I kind of showed some of the other piles, pile number 1 and 2, that I wear this bracelet every year that my aunt gave me. I know it's just kind of like a cheap little bracelet, but it's funky and it reminds me of her because she used to wear these like big dangly like Christmas earrings and the giant like Christmas brooches and all kinds of Christmas sweaters, because it definitely was her favorite time of year, because her favorite thing to do was to give to others, and therefore Christmas was her favorite time of year. She's no longer here, so I just kind of, wear it to bring back those memories of her. All right, let's dive in. Let's see what's coming for you December 2019. We have the Sigil Keeper, which I love all the sigils that are on her body. That is awesome. We have the High Priestess. Those cards definitely go together. We have the Battle Wagon. It's interesting. That's our Chariot card there. We have the Earth Mother. So we have our Queen of Pentacles. And then we have the Coffin card. So it's definitely an ending. All right. So I'll give you guys a moment to reflect on the cards, as well as giving myself a moment to put all these cards together. All right, so I definitely feel these two go together. The Sigil Keeper, the signs, symbols, messages with the High Priestess, Mugwort here. And then we have the Chariot, so it's a moving forward of something. We have the Queen of Pentacles, definitely representing the person, male or female, who is watching this video. And then something coming to an end. So I do feel like there's a, interesting. Because we have Chariot, it's moving forward, and then we have ending. Oh, interesting. Yours is a little bit different, pile number 3. Whereas there were like events happening, and that's kind of what I was looking for. It was like an event for, pile number 1 and pile number 2 is very clear that there was a particular event that was going on. But for you guys, I feel like this is more internal, something that is going on. And what I feel that in December of 2019, what's coming to an end, like it's having a death, it's, and therefore a rebirth, is this trust in yourself, this intuition. I mean, check out how awesome this chick is with her third eye up there. Wow, it's really awesome. But I feel like, something happens, or maybe this has been slow moving, but I feel that really what's really going to take off is your faith and your trust in yourself, where you're starting to trust your gut a lot more, your dreams a lot more, your feelings about people, the visions that you see or have. If you tend to hear music in your head, or you hear like words come to mind when you meet a particular person or in a situation. I feel like you're starting to, or you will trust it a lot more, as it's coming from a place not of this dimension, that it's not just all in your head and it's all make believe. But I feel that you really solidify that trust in yourself, and that it seems like from there things are really taking off, going on into 2020, where it's going to be a year of you, again, male or female, going into that high priestess role, where you're trying to find out as much knowledge as possible that's connected to the things that you've been hearing, feeling, seeing, all these years. And so the Earth Mother, again, male or female, is you. So that is you finally getting grounded in yourself. I know that intuition and all of that seems it's all in the upper chakras, yes, but I feel like by you trusting all of that is this groundedness in yourself, this finally feeling one and not disjointed, if that makes any sense. But I feel like, you're finally becoming one with yourself, and it's and you'll start to have more of these impressions, and they will become stronger the more that you trust. And I feel like this journey is going to be pretty awesome. So what's coming to an end is this, I don't know if this is real, I don't know. I think that something happens, or maybe it's just not even an event, it's just you could have been just sitting in your room, or setting the table, and it's like, hey, you know what? I think that I got some pretty awesome intuition. I don't know how it's gonna come for you, but definitely I feel like this is more inward for you this month, where you're definitely having that epiphany of, hey, I'm gonna start trusting myself more, and I do trust myself. And so that's really gonna take you in a pretty awesome direction for 2020. All right, so let me know what your impressions were of this. If you have any comments or questions, place it down below. I'm always curious to know what kind of hits and pings and pongs that you get from this. And I guess I will catch you spiritual homies later. If you want a more personalized reading, think about heading over to my website, www.kittensweightsandtarot.com. And if you want to send me a little hot cocoa money, maybe with some marshmallows, think about joining that KWT tribe over at patreon.com/kittensweightsandtarot. And I hope you guys have an awesome end to your December and a fabulous 2020. All right, peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out. All right, hey, pile number 4, our final pile. So if you picked pile number 4, it's because you picked the awesome Pusheen. Pusheen has some hot cocoa here, and actually, I would like a little hot cocoa right about this time. I have my little bell on, so if you hear the chinkling of the bell, that's just because I'm trying to add a little festivity to this reading. Okay, so what's coming for you December 2019? I have my awesome Christmas bracelet on that I bust out every year. This was given to me many years ago from my tia, my aunt, and she's since passed on a few years ago. And she was known for her big dangly earrings, her big Christmas brooches, Christmas sweaters, Christmas scarves. Like, this was her time of year. So this just makes me feel like she's nearby, even though I know spirit is always here. I just like wearing it and feeling that energy. All right, so let's look into December 2019 for you. I've had some very interesting readings so far with pile 1, 2, and 3. So let's see what you got. We have soulkin, recognition, family, kinship. I mean, that makes sense. It's kind of a family gathering around this time. We have the moon, Datura. We have the 4 of Pentacles. Interesting. The 3 of Chalices. And then we have the ship. Even though that's a boat, but it's a ship. Okay, so let's go ahead and put all of these together. And I lay them out so that you can, tap into your intuition and also see what comes in for you. Because obviously this is just general, so everybody's going to maybe interpret these cards differently according to them. And so let me just tap in and you guys tap in as well. Okay, I think this one's pretty clear cut. Okay, so here and here, I think these cards are going together for me here. We have the Soulkin, coming together with family, Three of Chalices, celebrations. And I know that we have, all sorts of families. We have our family of friends, family of coworkers, our family through DNA. We have all these different types of families, but I think this one is talking about your family that you were born into in this lifetime. So this coming together to celebrate, and I think what you've been feeling is like, I don't want to go hang out with family this year. And hey, we've all been there, and some of us, my family, I love most of them. I know I love all of them, but I think I like hanging out with particular ones more than others. Let's say that. And I think you feel the same way. And with this moon card, it's more of the, I'd rather not travel. I'd rather not go see them, but I feel like you're going to have to, I don't know what the circumstances are, but that you're going to have to do this travel. You're going to have to take that plane flight or train or whatever it is to go see this family. And it could be on Christmas. It could be, I don't know, you guys have a family gathering sometime in December. But your gut's saying you don't want to. So I'm getting a feeling that you don't, well, I don't want to say you have no choice, because we always have choices, but I feel like you get coerced in going anyway. And so, here with this journey, so you do end up going. However, what the universe is saying, the best thing to do is to kind of keep your energy to yourself. So, so if you tend to get into arguments with this particular grouping of family, if they tend to get into arguments a lot, if this is, one that's, there's a lot of tension and things like that, is just, have the niceties, the pleasantries, keeping your boundaries as well. So when family members are overstepping the boundary, there are kind ways to basically get them to back off. And you could be obviously a little more forceful in case they don't catch the hint. But I just really see that as you're going to go visit this family this year, just to really be protective of your energy. I feel like it's really draining being with this particular side of the family or this group of family. So yeah, just, again, don't be a hermit on the couch, just staying away from everybody. Because then obviously that's awkward for people too. But you can mingle and you could talk, but, maybe skew the conversations towards non-confrontational topics, keeping things upbeat and positive as best you can. I'm not saying that you have to run the show, but when it comes to people talking to you. So I'm just really saying that, just really watch your energy there. Don't dive into the dramas. Let them do their thing. You don't need to be a part of that. All right. So, and that could be for a lot of people. Trust me, there's a lot of people out there that, getting together with family is like a really stressful situation. Hello, me. So anyway, I hope you guys got something out of this, and maybe you saw the cards differently, depending on your situation. Then definitely let me know in the comments section down below. And if you want to catch a reading from me, head over to www.kittenswaitsoftarot.com, where we can have more of a one-on-one and something instead of something general here. And if you want to send a little hot cocoa money my way, then join that KWT tribe over at patreon.com/kittenswaitsandtarot. And I'm hoping you have a fabulous end to December 2019 and a fabulous 2020. Oh my gosh, 2020. All right, so I will catch you spiritual homies later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.